guys! Just laughing at myself because I've tried to do this intro like 10 times and they're all awkward, so I'm just gonna roll with it and start. So next week is conference week for us for parent-teacher conferences, and I'm trying to do report cards right now, and I'm kind of having a panic attack a little bit because I feel like I don't have enough data. I feel like normally in the classroom I'm constantly doing check-ins, I can see my students work, we're having those one-on-one conversations in small groups, and I just feel like that is missing this year, where I don't have as good of a read on my kids as I have in the past. And so I'm really nervous about conferences. I'm hoping parents are understanding about that, but I'm just anticipating some really hard conversations. And so I was thinking about what I could share with you guys. I don't have a whole lot to share with you guys, but I'm trying to get better about sharing the little tidbits here and there that I do have. So I wanted to share with you guys what we're going to be doing for conferences, and I'm going to leave links down below to everything that I'm using if you want to use them. And then also after that, I want to share with you guys a script that one of our TOSAs came up with for what we can kind of start with parents, just to kind of lead in with something that's a little bit more uniform, so I'm not just kind of stumbling over my words and sounding like an idiot in front of all my parents. So I'm going to share those things with you guys. This is going to be a really short, quick video. But if you have any ideas or tips for how to make virtual conferences even better, or what to do in general, feel free to leave them down below, because I'm sure we could all use a little help right now. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you that. Okay, so this is the template that we're using for all of our students. All of these came from different products, but I'll share with you guys in the links down below where they came from. This one is a self-reflection. So on the side of the bar when the kids open it up were all the yellow stars, and they got to just click and drag them over to rate themselves on more behavior type things like showing up on time, completing and turning in assignments, participating, staying focused, paying attention during live instruction, asking for help, using resources to help them, and doing their personal best. So they rated themselves on that. And then I wanted to just kind of share with parents how their kids are feeling, so that it wasn't just all me, because like I was saying before, I don't really feel like I have a super accurate grasp on how they're doing, and definitely not how they're feeling, because we're not having one-on-one conversations every day, which is totally out of the norm, and I'm missing it so much. So anyways, this first one is one word they would use to describe this school year. And I told them too, it is totally okay if your word is negative, because mine would be too. This year has been very difficult, so however you're feeling, I just want you to be honest. And even if that's positive, awesome. If not, that's okay too. And then the second thing is 2 things that they need to improve on. And so I asked them to be very specific. A lot of them wrote things like math, reading. And so I was asking them to put something more specific. For example, if you said you need to improve on math, do you need to improve on paying attention during our math lessons? Do you need to improve on completing your Zern lessons on time? Maybe improving your scores on your Zern lessons? Asking for help when you need help in math? Things like that. I want them to be as specific as possible so I can try to figure out how I can help them more. And then the next one says 3 things I'm doing well. That way we can celebrate them with their families. And then the next one, I took the name off here, so don't worry, this isn't like exposing any of my students or anything, but I'm sharing the iReady reading and then math report with them. All you have to do to find this on iReady, if you guys use that, is you go up to the top, go to reports, and then diagnostic by growth. And then you'll get both the first and the second one if you guys have already done 2. And then underneath that, I just took a screenshot of that on my computer. And then underneath that is the placement by domain, so I can show them exactly where their kid is struggling or being successful at. And then same thing with math. And then I'm also planning, I haven't done this yet. I'm still working on these, but I know everyone has conferences coming up, so I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. I'm also going to put the Zern reports in here so parents can see how their kids are doing on Zern, since that is a huge resource we're using this year to supplement with math. And then I also wanted to share one more quick thing. Told you guys this was going to be super quick. I don't have that much to share. And then this next thing, I'm going to just move my camera in a little bit so you guys can see this. If you wanted to, you can pause this video so that you can read it. But basically, this is just some talking points that we can use with parents to kind of lead into these tough conversations so that parents have a more accurate view of really how grading is working this year and kind of what we've been doing. I'm so thankful that she came up with this because I am so nervous about having these conversations with parents, and so I feel like this is going to be super helpful. And then she also put in here some grading comments if you wanted to screenshot these because you were having a hard time coming up with comments. So I'm just gonna leave this here so you guys can see that. Pause it if you need to. That way, if you were having a hard time coming up with what kind of comments you could put for virtual learning, someone already came up with it for you. So then after I show my parents those slides, I show them their data. I'm going to go over the report card quickly with them. And then Anna from Miss Kids Creators, who is one of my very best friends. If you don't follow her, you absolutely need to. She's amazing. She had her conferences last week, so I was kind of picking her brain this week about how they went and what I could do differently. And she said that after she went through the data, the report cards, all that normal stuff, she kind of left it open for parents to ask questions and then to also offer support for them and ask how we can best support them during this time. That way they know that we're here to support them, and if there's anything that I could be doing that I'm not doing, of course I want to know that because I want to help their kid as much as possible. So I really like that she shared that because I've been kind of feeling nervous that I had to fill up all the time with me talking, but I want to give them an opportunity to share their concerns, frustrations, questions, anything that they feel would help their child during distance learning. I know that wasn't much, but like I said, I'm trying to get better about just sharing what I can with you guys. If you guys have any kind of tips or resources or anything at all that you could suggest for everyone and myself, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. Okay, obviously didn't get this to you guys in time for conferences. Sorry if my voice is shaky. I am like heart beating like a rabbit right now because it's conference week and I just had my first conference, so I just wanted to share with you guys and give you guys a little bit of encouragement and good news. The first conference went amazing. Granted, it was with one of my high students who also is like perfect behavior, gets all of her assignments done, is always on time, participates, but I just had a really good conversation with the parents and they shared with me that every week they've been more and more impressed and they don't know how we're doing this and they're very happy with the job I'm doing, and that I could just cry. I don't want to cry because I have to go to another conference, but I've just been feeling like I'm not doing enough. The parents are probably hating me and they can all listen during our lifetime, and I was just really scared about conferences. So if you have conferences this week, hopefully I get this to you guys before this week is over, but I just wanted to send you guys a little bit of encouragement. You're doing better than you think. The parents don't hate you, and I just wanted to say you guys got this. I love you. Good luck. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Psych, I'm back. I know I keep saying I'm gonna end this video and then I don't end it, but I keep forgetting to edit it and post it, and then I keep thinking of many things. So this is really gonna be the last one, and then hopefully I upload it tonight. But I just wanted to share with you guys one little tidbit that seems obvious, but it's something that I didn't really think about until it was mentioned to me. So I just wanna throw this out there for you guys, and you guys are probably already doing this, but just in case, I wanted to mention this. It's no secret to us as teachers that this time has been super hard. It sucks doing online learning. It's difficult. The kids are frustrated. Parents are frustrated. We're all frustrated. And it's just been a really not great situation. And so with that in mind, I want you to think about how the parents are feeling during this time. They're not teachers, but they're having to take on this role. For some schools more than others, if you're doing more asynchronous time than synchronous, they're having to kind of play that role as teacher, even though a lot of them hate Common Core, don't understand it. It's difficult, I get it. It's a lot different than the way we learned things. And so I found that just starting the conferences by saying thank you and thanking them for their support, telling them that they're doing a great job. I had a couple of parents tearing up yesterday because I think they were scared to come to conferences because they know their kids aren't doing super great right now. Not because of anything with their kids, but just this situation in general is not easy. So starting by saying thank you and just telling the parents what a wonderful job they're doing and how much you appreciate their support and their dedication to their child's education, I really think that helped start my conferences on a positive note, and then it made it an easier conversation because both of our affective filters were lowered. And so I just wanted to share that. Start with gratitude. Tell your parents how much you appreciate them and how thankful you are for their support during this time. I know that meant a lot to my parents yesterday, and so I'm going to continue doing that today, but I know that's obvious. I just want to share it though, just in case. If you're nervous about conferences and you want them to start on a good note, I would definitely suggest starting with that. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. I know that kind of seems obvious, but I just wanted to share that and throw it out there. I'm sure you're doing a great job. I hope your conferences go amazing. Even if they don't go amazing, they're almost done, and then you have a week break, hopefully. Does everyone have a week break? Do you guys have a week break? I hope you have a week break. I have a week break. I can't wait. So love you guys. Thank you for all the support. I will see you guys soon for another video.